A month passed. The dusty field where children once played was alive with hammers, saws, and hopeful voices. Brick by brick, the new community school took shape. Every morning, Grace stopped to watch. "It really is happening," she whispered. Mr. Johnson kept his promise. Soon the school was finished blue and white, with real windows and desks. Community school for all. On the first day, children from every corner arrived in clean uniforms with new bags. For many, it was their first real classroom. Grace stood quietly at the gate, heart beating fast. She looked down at her uniform. Weeks ago, she sold oranges in a torn dress. Now she held books instead of a basket. Tears filled her eyes. "This is the happiest day of my life." Her teacher smiled warmly. "Grace, we've heard about your courage, but here you are simply a student. Work hard, be kind, and never stop believing in yourself." "I will, ma'am," she promised. She studied harder than anyone. While others played at break, she read. Every lesson was precious. Every page was a gift, but not everyone was happy. Some villagers whispered as she passed in uniform. She only got lucky. Without that rich man, she'd still be selling oranges. One afternoon, Grace overheard them. Her smile vanished. She held her books tighter, wondering if they were right. That evening, Mr. Johnson visited to check her mother, who was growing stronger. He found Grace sitting alone outside, sad. "What's wrong?" he asked. "Some say I don't deserve this," she said. He sat beside her at sunset. "Grace, opportunity may open a door, but character is what keeps it open. You earned this because you chose kindness when others chose fear. Never be ashamed of doing right." His words stayed with her. Days later, the teacher announced a speech competition. "What is your biggest dream?" When it was Grace's turn, the hall fell silent. She walked to the front, hands trembling, took a breath, and spoke. "My dream is not to be rich. My dream is to be a doctor. When my mother was sick, we had no money. I watched her suffer because we were poor. I don't want another child to feel helpless. I want to treat people with kindness, whether rich or poor." When she finished, many wiped tears. Even judges were emotional. At the back, golden light streaming through windows, Mr. Johnson smiled proudly. The little girl from that rainy day wasn't just brave. She was destined to change lives. But neither knew another. Challenge was about to test their courage like never before. To be continued in Part 5. The Miracle of Grace. The village had never felt such hope. Mothers watched with pride as children wrote their names. Grace knew the school was more than bricks, it was a second chance for all. Follow for more emotional stories.